Hi.
If you were to run your own company, I could see you working at a company called MBI.
What's MBI?
The name of the organization your character in February runs?
Oh, yes. Of course. Yeah, I can tell you, any Segedeh fans out there? Segedeh? Yeah. I play a character named Minika. Who is
Minato Dad, spoiler alert.
Yes. Do! Spoiler! Spoiling. Don't spoiler! But yeah, he's crazy. And he wants to roll wars.
And then you played a guy that did a Ponzi scheme.
Yes.
Season of Tower of Draga.
Yes. Yes. Tower of Draga. Melt. My character in Tower of Draga. Yes, question.
I believe at one point in time you were working on this comic or a project on your handbook page with
Prince
animals.
Adventures?
Yes. How's that going?
I believe the short is finally being released, and I think it may even be released today. I would know more about it if I hadn't killed my computer. So I'm trying to get stuff on the phone, but you know the phone and like video stuff. I think it's complete. I think it's ready. Kenneth Bright, our CEO, has said the short for Prince Adventures should be out today. He goes, retweet it. And I'm like, what's tweeting? So I'll try to be helpful and tweet more often. But yeah, Prince Adventures, the short, Chris Sabat's company just did the sound for it. I'm excited to see it, but I've been very busy here, so I haven't been able to see it yet. But check it out. Google Prince Adventures. Be like, that is amazing. Todd does a voice in it. I think Vic does voices in it. Let's go with Orangey McFestington back there.
If you had 7 Dragon Balls, what would your wish?
Bulbous panties. No. What a horrible wish. Peace for everyone on the earth. Or lots of oranges. Yeah. I don't know, like if you really had a wish, what would you wish for? It's hard to not curse yourself. I mean, in all honesty, because you think like, I want to be able to stop time, and you think, okay, that's awesome, and then you get, you like stop time, and life turns weird, and people are like, you're crazy, and then they lock you up, and you're stuck in an institution, but you can stop time, but it's not any good. You're like throwing things, stopping time in midair just to have fun. But I don't know, you know what I would do? Oh, I know what I would do, because it would make everything awesome. I would have the ability to transport anywhere in the known universe, starting with the Earth, so that eventually when we make contact with other alien races, I'd be able to like blink over to their planets too. But just being able to blink anywhere on the Earth would be awesome, because I could be like, guys, let me run home and grab that, and I'll show you. And I'd be like, blink, and I'd grab it off my shelf, and blink, and you'd be right back here. Or like, especially at a convention where there's like bathroom lines, you'd be like, use the bathroom at my home. And just blink, and go home, and you're like, do-do-do-do, and then blink, and you're back to the home. You never have to ride in an airplane. You wouldn't have to have a car. You wouldn't even need feet. I like that. No feet. Yes.
What was your favorite part about playing Reaver?
Reaver. Yes. Giving Todd a hard time all the time. That's good. D. Grayman. Any D. Grayman fans out there? Blondie McHaddington back there.
If they were to continue Solider like they did with Metal Alchemist, would you continue with them?
No, I would refuse. Because I am silly. Yeah, absolutely I would. It would be amazing. There's a lot of shows I would like for them to continue. Especially all the ones I'm in. Yes.
What character do you use with your kids? Do they have a favorite voice that you use?
You know, I do read stories. I've read my children the entire Little House series, the entire Chronicles of Narnia, twice. We've done The Hobbit a couple of times. So I like doing all the different voices. My children will sometimes say, Dad, use your real voice. And I'd be like, I don't know what that is. But I like doing lots of different voices. I like having lots of different characters sort of living inside me. I have different Starbucks all around the DFW area. Well, I'm Russian. This is my Russian Starbucks. You know, I've got a Scottish Starbucks as well. Sometimes I get them mixed up, and they're like, Dimitri, why do you sound like you're from Ireland? I was just telling you that I was practicing my Irish style. So it's fun having all the different sort of buttons to push inside Chuck. Do you have a question, or were you just scratching your shoulder? Yeah.
Have you watched the videos? Which is your favorite saga and favorite character?
Who's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character? No, I've never. Yu-Gi-Oh! I missed Yu-Gi-Oh! I had no children who watched it at that age when it first came out, and they didn't ever watch it. You know. I've never watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon. Also, I've never seen Star Wars. Just kidding. People got physically angry. I believed in you. Give me your nerd card. Yes. Oh, I'm going to Vagina, Too soon, is it? The cow goes moo, the cat goes meow, the dog goes You're going to start using the microphone. Shock Hugger is the only character I've had people physically angry with me at. They're like, you're a horrible human. They're like, I am Chuck. They're like, I know who you are. You're the worst human I've ever seen. You killed Nina. I'm just an actor. You're a bad, bad man. You're a rude little 7-year-old. I'm coming for your dog next. I'm kidding. Kidding. Never did that to a child. But I'm going to. Piggy McHarrington in the back. Yes, you. Yes, with the pink hair. Who's my favorite Avenger and why? I don't know. I was an Iron Man dude for a while, but I think I'm a Hulk man now. Because I like the idea of being just totally indestructible. And I like the sort of split personality thing. I think that's interesting. I was riffing in the bathtub this morning. Yes, I take baths. I smell nice. I was riffing in the bathtub this morning, sort of off the Hulk, of a character. It was sort of like I was thinking of the Hulk and Dexter. And I was thinking, what if someone found out that their alternate personality was a serial killer, but that was really just an alien race hacking into the mainframe and taking over your avatar, turning you into a serial killer. And they had like a functional MRI portable scanner that they attached to your head. So every time your brainwaves shifted into like killer mode, it would zap you out, so you were able to like control the killer, and then you ended up becoming friends with him, and then you started using him to like I'm gonna turn you on, killer, and then you kill the bad guys, so you started using the serial killer as like a superhero bad guy to kill people, and then I thought, what if they became friends across the distances of the universe, and then the two like different universes got in war with each other, and they were caught in the middle. That's what I thought about in the tub. And then I went, my toes are ugly. That's really what I thought about this morning in the tub. I'm a dork. Yes. Yes.
When recording, did you get to...
Sorry, I can't hear you. What are you saying?
When recording and you get to a line that's funny, what do you do to keep yourself from cracking up while you're reading out the line?
Usually we just go ahead and laugh when we read the line the the first time. Like, you do the sort of preview of it, and you're like, ah, yeah, that's an awesome line. And then what'll happen is you'll nail the line in the take, and you boom, and you hit it, and the recording's over, and then you bust out that. Occasionally you bust in the middle of the line, but that's pretty rare. Yes, McBeardy.
Why did Sergeant Frog stop at season 3 when there's over like 300?
Because they're jerks.
That made me, I think nothing made me more sad. They never found the audience for Sergeant Frog, and I really think they missed an opportunity. The first 2 seasons were, I didn't write on the first 2 seasons, but when we got to the 3rd season, I said, you know what this show should be? Is it should be like an Animaniacs. It should be like crazy and kooky, but all the sort of adult humor should go over the children's heads. So it should have this sort of mature humor to it, but that young ones wouldn't get, so that adults and children could watch it together. I thought that was the right sort of balance to strike with that. And we started to do that, but I think we did it too late, and we missed that. Because if you had the young people audience for that, which season 1 and season 2, there were definitely, you'd be like walking along, watching the show, and suddenly it's like, ah, that joke is not for my 7-year-old. And you think it's a cute frog show, and I think it should have been a cute frog show. And if they ever want to bring it back, they should do it that way and reintroduce it as a children's show with awful potty humor that goes over the children's heads. Like Toy Story or any of those films. Not awful potty humor, but they have adult jokes mixed in there that the children don't get. They're like, why are you laughing? You're like, it's a funny movie. Yeah. Either, you can ask both, ask your questions at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Did you enjoy the magnetic?
That was impossible. Let's just go, you, sir.
What's your favorite death scene I've ever seen?
Favorite death scene? Being reverse pooped up Cell's tail. That's exactly what it looks like. I'm being reverse pooped into an alien. I don't know why Android 17 sounds like that. But I remember doing that the first time, like, that was horrible. And then we got to do it again for Kai, and I was like, that's still horrible. I have 5 fingers. That's what our moderator just told me. She went, you have 5 fingers. And I went, your feet are down your legs. Sometimes we just like to tell each other obvious body things. Face. Toes. And question.
Do you like waffles?
Ooh, I love waffles. They have little pockets for syrup and butter. It's like a pancake, but better. All the pancake lovers are like, I knew I didn't like chocolate. Question, way in the back. Yes, you. Did I just do that? What's your question?
What's your favorite genre of anime?
Favorite genre of anime? I'm not big into the mechs, and I'm not into the boobies. I mean, I'm into the boobies, but just my girlfriends. I'm not into, I like world domination ones with alien races. I like ones that are slow and subtle, like Mushishi. I would like ones that are like crazy time trippy and ultra-violent, like Bakano. I like a whole bunch of different ones. I even like My Little Pony. I know that's not anime. My little daughter Juno likes to watch My Little Pony a lot. I was like, never give it the time of day, and now I'm like, friendship is magic. So I can get into almost anything if you give me time. Yes?
Yeah. What's the most rewarding part being a voice actor?
This, right here. At this moment, right here in this panel with you guys. And give yourselves a round of applause. The other parts that are amazing is that like people will occasionally, usually almost every convention, I get a handwritten letter that says something about how junior high was terrible and this person, was thinking about killing themselves and they had no friends and the only thing that got them through the week or got them through the day was knowing that they could come home and watch Yu Yu Hakusho or whatever. And you know, it's a different world now. People still get picked on, but like we have taken over the world. Nerds and nerd culture. I mean, we own Phoenix and Dallas this weekend. We own 2 major cities. If we ever had a political bug in our butt, we could be like, we are dictators. But we're not that way. We're way more Star Trek. We change the world by being good to each other. I was at a convention in Vancouver, Washington, right across the river from Portland, and the convention was at 2 hotels, and the dealer's hall was here, and the panels were over here. So you'd have to walk back and forth, and there was a steady stream of cosplayers walking back and forth. And, you know, like, these 3 dudes, like, packed into this truck, like, they're 40 ounces, and they're, like, you know, shirts, and they're, like, attitude, like, driving by, and they're like, fag, nerd, fag, jerk, fag. And I was like, I got all mad, you know, I felt like a big brother to all my, you know, little brothers and sisters, and I got all that. I was like, gonna yell something at them, and then I looked around and I realized, like, everybody had weapons. And I was like, you guys should really drive faster. And then I thought about it, and I was like, no, you guys should park, you should stop. Because like, they would be sitting there and like, they'd be like, you're a bunch of faggy nerd jerk geeks. And they'd be like, here, put on these kitty ears. Bang, jerk, bang, like, I'm gonna play Cards Against Humanity and I don't know what it is. And they're like, welcome, come, let go of the hand. And all of a sudden they'd be friends with everyone. You know, like that whole attitude is leaving the earth permanently. The idea that war has to happen in order for business is going to be changed not by maybe this generation, maybe the next, but we're getting to a Star Trek place where it's just going to be wars with alien races, which we'll eventually become friends with, and then we'll have Klingons on ships as well. Last question.
What's your favorite prank that's either you pulled or someone pulled on you in the booth or otherwise?
I'm not a big prankster. Chris Sabat's really the prankster. He one time changed Raleigh's autocorrect so that it said, if you type is, it would type is gay. If you would type the, it would type the effing. So the next day he forgot to change it. The next day he wrote an email to Atari asking like a late, the invoice is late, and Atari was uncharacteristically responsive because he had cursed them out after that. That was really fun. I think that's all we have to do. Is that it? Time's over? Listen, I'm going to take a little break at this point and eat some food because I haven't eaten yet today, which was stupid of me because I'm 2 hours ahead, so it's like 3 o'clock for me now, and all I've had is gum and water. So I'm going to go eat, but then after I eat, I'll be back down at my table, which is right next to Todd and Vic and Chris and Michelle and all the other Star Trek people. No, I'm going to eat regular food down there. Not that that's not regular, it's Rice Krispie treats. What could be more regular? But I'll see you guys back down at the table if you want to come say hi and get a picture or autographs. I'll be down there probably around 1 or 2 o'clock.